in your holiday home. This, of course, is Valerie Parr-Hill. This is her 2-hour show. This is Christmas in July, friend.
It is.
This is our moment.
Merry
This is
Christmas.
our time to shine, right? Hey, we've got these gorgeous trees.
We do.
You and I presented these on Saturday Morning Q, I believe, last weekend, wasn't it?
2 weekends ago.
2 weekends ago.
2 weekends ago.
So
Last
these have
weekend,
been...
I was weeding my garden, and it really needed it.
Okay, then it was 2 weeks. Fair enough.
Yeah.
But what we've got is a choice of sizes and colors of light. Now, the one behind me, obviously, are the multi. And then Valerie has the clear. And Valerie, would you take us through sizes?
Absolutely. We only have 3 foot and the clear lights. So love that. What this is a slim tree, slim silhouette, small diameter. So the diameter on the base of this tree is 19 inches.
And may I say real quickly,
Yes.
we have fewer than 300 in this 3-foot tree. And that's the only 3 foot I have. The 3 foot in the multi is already sold out.
That's exactly
And these
right.
little illuminated tree skirts are separate purchases. We will tell you more about those coming up, but
fun.
do know they don't come with the tree, but they are available.
Here's your 5-foot tree in the clear lights, and the diameter here is, I want to say 26 inches at the foot. So you can see these are the trees that tuck into those little spaces that a larger full-foot tree that is maybe your big family room tree, they won't fit there, but our slim tree will. Our 7-foot has a base diameter of 32 inches. And I love that these are incandescent lights. I love that the tips glisten or are frosted. And we also added glistening pine cones throughout the tree. So they're already decorated. We've already given you a jump start on the decorations. And the 9-foot tree, David, come stand by this 9-foot tree.
Yeah, this one is way taller than I am. I can't even reach the top of him.
David size, 9 feet tall. If you have the second-story entryway,
Look at that, it's taller than my hand.
Or a great room that has the pitched ceiling, so
Yes.
it's taller. This will work beautifully.
This is that entryway. This is the corner of the dining room. This is where big trees don't fit.
Correct.
And only a slim one will do.
And the 9-foot has a base diameter of 36 inches, 1 yard. Just 1 yard. So you're loving these because it allows you to do a second tree, even a third tree. Some of you putting trees in your bedrooms, or you're putting the little 3-foot in your child's room, but wouldn't the 5-foot be fun?
5-foot multi in a child's bedroom would be lovely. Here's the 7-foot, and then the 9-foot in the multi as well. Multi in the 9-foot, fewer than 150 to go around. Here's your Easy Pay breakdown, because we know that Easy Pay is going to be important on these trees. In that 3-foot, I have only clear and fewer than 300 to go around. That's 6 payments of only $11.50. I think about our seniors maybe in who are downsizing, who would really, really love a tree like that. College students would love that for a dorm room.
Perfect.
Would just be lovely, right? 5-foot tree is 6 payments of $19.83. The 7-foot is 6 payments of $36.50. And your 9-foot tree is 6 payments of just $46.50. Now, Valerie, is this the power pole technology?
Yes, it
Where
is.
you plug it into the base
plug
and
it
they
in,
light up?
and it lights up. So I mean, this has all the bells and whistles that you've come to expect from a tree that you purchase from QVC.
Exactly.
And we know that you expect that ease of that Power Connect technology that we're bringing you as well. But what we're also bringing you is a slim tree. It can be your primary tree. Maybe you live in an apartment or a studio, or you just don't have a lot of space, but
True
you
story.
still want to have a Christmas tree. Then this becomes your main tree because it's not commanding the entire room. It's only going to ask you for a slim corner, and that's why we call it our slim tree. But I love that we've glistened the tips or frosted the tips and glistened these beautiful pine cones, David, that are scattered throughout every one of the trees. Look at how the lights reflect so beautifully and pick up on that glitter. So the incandescent lights are warm and just cozy.
There's always a place for flocked trees, but I love that you just frosted these.
Just the tips.
Because you know what? If I can't see the green, it doesn't feel like a Christmas tree to me, because again, I'm uber traditional. I gravitate to all these multicolor lights because I'm the little kid who never grew up.
You and my boys.
But I'll tell you this, flock trees are lovely, but these are just frosted.
Yes.
They're glistening with frost and just a touch of snow. So you really get an understanding that there is a little frost there, but it doesn't take away from the greenery of the tree. Now, as per usual, Valerie has dolled up these trees around the set, and they're gorgeous.
Well, we love spending the day before a visit, getting the set ready for you so we can share some ideas. Suzanne did a beautiful job on our trees today.
And Suzanne is one of your team members.
Yes, she is. And we call her the Queen of Trees. And as you can see, with good reason. Now, these are the beautiful maidenhair picks that we shared with you moments ago. You're getting a set of 6, and look at how with this gingerbread tree, that beautiful white just pops and gives it that much more of a feathering. So this is the 7-foot incandescent light, but in multi. And look, this is my boy's
And the reason it looks
choice.
a little taller is because they've got it on an elevated base. I think they put some egg cartons or some apple crates down there.
It's yes, it's
and
on
then
a,
covered it with some organza, which is really lovely. So you just kind of elevate it a bit.
exactly,
Which is really pretty.
And you know, if you want a 7-foot that's a little taller, but you don't want to go to the 9, you can do that very
Bing,
thing
bing.
at home.
Look at you. Just go over to the hardware store and ask for an apple crate.
Just go over to the hardware
All
store.
right.
Here's our 9
Do they still do that at the hardware store? Hi, Mr. Jones. Do you have an apple crate lying around you're not using?
Oh, depends on which store you're going
imagine,
to.
yes.
So here is our 9-foot tree, and we've dressed it up with all of our these sweet little cardinals with their little, look at their cute little scarves done in plaid. Coming up a little bit later in the show, our lanterns, so many things that you'll see we'll be presenting, but look at how you can theme a tree. We just saw gingerbread. Now you're seeing a cardinal tree, and we'll go right on over to the left of the mantle, because here it's not necessarily an iconic theme like gingerbread and cardinal. Here it is a color story, and our color story is red and gold. And if you've picked up that today's special value in that beautiful gold color, look at how you can dress your tree to complement that by bringing the reds and the golds
You
together.
could also think about putting a couple of those around the base of the tree and plugging
Yes,
them
you
in.
could.
Wouldn't that be
yes,
pretty?
you could.
Very, very nice. Now, these are not plugged in.
Right.
I'll just pop a couple here around the base to give you an idea. Look how pretty that could be, just around the base of the tree there. And then if you wanted to run the cords back behind and then plug them in, I think that would be really beautiful.
Absolutely
To do something like that. Miss Valerie, let's head back over and take a look at the bare trees, just so you can get a good idea of sizing and colors. And then we'll go back to our Easy Bay breakdown, but not before we give you a quick update on that 3-foot clear. I have only 250 now to go around in the 3-foot clear.
3 foot.
And that's the most popular in this show. So that's your 3-foot.
Makes good sense. Here's your 5. Love this size for a curve of a stair or child's room. I love the 7-foot for the corner of a dining room, or maybe you have a sunroom and Will and I several years ago put a slim tree on both corners of our sunroom. And David, it was up through January. I'll come clean. It was up until early March because we just loved it. We loved the glow of the lights, and every night when we would watch TV, there was this wonderful glow. David is gone. I keep looking for it. There he is.
There I am.
Oh.
This tree's taller than I am. I can hide behind it.
You can.
I'd like to think I'm as slim as this tree. I'm not.
It's not Where's Waldo. It's Where's David.
Yeah, it's likely. I can, if I turn sideways, sort of, I can disappear. Yeah, there you go.
I love it.
But you know what? These are super, super tall. The 9-foot is really fantastic.
It's majestic.
Way taller than I am. Check that out.
I love that.
Crazy?
It's a beautiful tree.
Can't
If
even
you
reach the
have
top.
the family room with that A-frame or that second story high ceiling, this 9-foot is absolutely spectacular. Some of you have 2-story entryways. How beautiful would that be?
You know one thing that you and I talked about when we presented this a couple weeks ago? I said to you, Valerie, this is so lovely, I could see not putting a single ornament on it.
Some of you do just that.
Because it's already got the pine cones and the frosted tips.
And the glistening.
It's so gorgeous.
Look at the multi. I mean, it's almost like with the multi, because you're right, we frosted the tips, we glistened the tips, we glistened the pine cones, and then you add these lights. It's almost as if the multicolored lights are the ornamentation.
Agreed.
And in and of itself, it's beautiful. Any child that loves Christmas to have this 5-foot tree in the corner of their room. Can you imagine? What about a little girl who's done her room in pink? Because the lights, there's this beautiful pink, this beautiful golden, yellow, green, and that blue is that icy blue of our today's special value.
So lovely. So if you love these trees, choose the height that works best for you. We have no more 3-foot in the clear, in the multi. It has sold out. In the clear, I have fewer than 250 to go around. So here it is. The 3 foot is going to be 6 payments of only $11.50. Your 5 foot is 6 payments of $19.83. The 7 foot is 6 payments of $36.50, I believe, yes. And then the 9 foot is 6 payments of $46.50. I think about this 5 foot as the perfect size for a child's bedroom.
It really
or
is.
Or the 3 foot, either way. I was telling Valerie the story 2 weeks ago when we presented this. When I was a little boy, I wanted a tree for my bedroom. And back in those days, you couldn't buy pre-lit trees. It was back in the 70s. They didn't have them.
We're older folks.
And so Mom told me, she said, if you can save your allowance and buy the lights, the little tree, and the decorations, you may have a tree for your room. So I saved, I scrimped, I saved, and I got a little tree, and I put it on top of my desk in my bedroom. And it was, I think it was probably maybe 4 feet tall. But it was so much fun because it was my tree.
It was your tree.
And I also made ornaments for it too.
And you worked hard for that tree.
Yeah, I saved all my chore money
I love
from
that.
that. Yes.
I love that.
So this is fantastic. All these
Perfect.
fun things coming together for you. And remember, this is 6 easy payments no matter what size you go for. And these will all arrive, obviously, in plenty of time for the holiday.
Absolutely.
But because they're part of our Christmas in July, our holiday return policy goes into effect with all of these items, I believe. So that means end of January to return them if you need to.
It's so generous.
Which is a good thing.
Yes, it is.
So, H212741, but in case you were wondering about the tree skirts, they are available. And they do illuminate, and I would draw your attention to this tabletop tree only because it's taller and you'll be able to see the tree skirt a little better. The tree skirts are all the same.
They are.
Except for color choice.
That's right.
And size. You may choose a 26-inch round or a 36-inch round.